Hello and welcome back to No Man's Land for our survival let's play. We are heading up to the store. The reason for that is we're gonna buy a new piece of equipment to sort of diversify what we do on the farm. It's another production that we're gonna get going, although we've already got the building for it. What we're gonna get is a planter. And the first thing we're going to do with that planter is we're going to plant sunflowers, because what I want to do is get the oils going at the same time. They seem to be making us a good chunk of money when we can keep it going, so that is what we're going to go and get now. I know there's a couple of cheaper planters on ModHub, which I think I've already downloaded, so let's go and get them. I've been quite busy off camera, just doing the sort of mundane stuff really, but I'll show you. Basically the only two things I've done is I've turned them fields around. They're ready just to seed now, which is what we're going to put the sunflowers in. You'll see our Steyr tractors there as well. That is because I've chopped them. There was 3 trees remaining here. If you remember, we had them going all the way along, didn't we? And they were an absolute pain, and I'll never do that again. But we had them going all the way along. Well, I've cut the remaining 3 down, and we're just in the process of sort of cutting them up and stacking them. But what we'll do is we'll go into planters, and it's out of these 2. They're both 6 meters. Now I don't know why that one's more expensive, so we'll go for this one and increase the capacity to 11,140. We don't need the markers, we'll never use them. Right, let's buy that for 10,250. Have John Deere planter there. Max emerge even. I need some seed. Ah, something's coming at you. Oh, that's that trailer I was going to get, isn't it? We want a bigger trailer. I'll look at that another time though. Ah, no, that's annoying. It only holds 350 litres of seed, 360 litres of seed, sorry. The rest is for fertiliser that we will not be using. We need to go and fix the tractor as well. That is something we will do as soon as we're down. In fact, let's get down there now. Okay, put the planter in position. Let's go and get the tractor fixed. It goes down so quickly. Right, oh my god, 3,000. It's getting more expensive to fix it as well. We're really going to have to look at changing this. I mean, it's half the price already as well. I know we'll probably get a little bit more if we... Well, we will if we take it up to the store, but... I suppose it's got nearly 40 hours on it. Should put fuel in it while I was over there, shouldn't I? Right, sunflowers. Lower that. Turn it on. And away we go. Yeah, I think if I can get a few fields with sunflowers as well, get that running the same time as the canola, we can really start bringing the money in just for that. And we've got space on the new plot of land that we bought, right over past our maple trees. We've got space there as well to put in a couple of more fields, which we're going to do. I think we've already got one barley field there. I think what we're going to do is extend a grass field and then put one more arable field in. I think that's what we can do with that piece of land. I mean, for the price, I think this plant is an absolute bargain. I mean, some of the planters, even for this same sort of size, they're 30-40 odd grand. So I don't know if it's just because of lack of funds or what, but why we haven't sort of considered doing this already. You can plant sugar beet, and to be honest, the sugar beet I had already thought about doing. It's something that I do want to do. It's just normally the equipment's quite expensive, isn't it? If we can get some more fields set out, then I mean we can literally do the crops that we need. So we will need canola, we need sunflowers, we need barley, we need soybeans and oats for the drinks. But we can do all them at once. It's not like we're having to wait. I mean, what have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arable fields at the minute. 6 when we put that new one in, which we might start doing in this episode, although probably it won't be this in-game day, because we've started on the back of the last in-game day. So you probably see us sleeping in this one. This field there, the same as field number 3, where you can see the styre just over on the top right hand side. It's actually been ploughed, because our plough is now bigger than our cultivator. However, ploughing does bring up a new issue of you have to collect the stones, so I don't think I'll be doing that all the time. Just might have to look to get a larger cultivator. And we've got that silage, which will be pretty much done by now. If it's not, it's really close. We're going to have a look after this as well. I'm going to say I'm tempted with this, but I can't afford it, can I? And to be fair, if you look, what I can carry, it's really limited. In fact, that's completely out. We will not be getting that. It's more like a sort of chaser bin, isn't it, than the type of trailer that we want. And we will be, I said in the comments on the last video, which I think last night's was big changes made, I think, ep69. A tractor and trailer, we're gonna look at increasing that setup. Higher horsepower tractor, larger trailer. The other thing I need to do as well, I already did it by the comments, but Gary, I do apologise. To be fair, on the whole silo changing to forage wagons, etc., away from bales. I think it was a while ago, wasn't it? I don't think it was like within the last week or so. I think it was a while ago. A lot of the time what I do is, if I know there's been comments, because I like to talk about whatever comments has been made from the last sort of video or so, a lot of the time I'll just look up my notifications on my phone, actually on YouTube itself, and that'll remind us. I don't need to, a lot of the time I don't need to read the comment again, because I know what the comment says, but yeah, just seeing the person who wrote it will trigger what we're going to speak about. But yeah, it was obviously wasn't in the notifications, so completely forgot. But I agree that we were talking sort of over the comments, where it's going to streamline things like no end, doing it this way. I do like baling. Like I really enjoy baling. I've said before, the grassworks, some of the most enjoyable stuff that turn it off. One of the most enjoyable jobs, I think, on the game. But I think we're going to be getting to a stage soon where our farm's going to be that big. And remember, we don't use workers either. We have to do all the work. Yeah, I think it's just going to be that big that we're going to have to look at... I was just checking the food there, making sure they've still got some. We're going to have to look at streamline as much as possible. So all this is done. Yeah, 99 for some of it. These were the lowest ones. Right, 99. So by 4 o'clock, all this should be done. And we can get them sold. You'll see as well, I've made use of this space. I don't think they were in there beforehand, but they're in there now. We need to go and stack them trees up really, don't we? Before we can start seeding. I'll tell you what we'll do, in fact. We'll quickly get that one rolled. I've actually got the sound on at the minute. You can really hear them cows, can't you? Right, let's get attached to the roller. We'll go and get field 1 rolled because, like I said, there's 3 great big trees in the middle of field 3. And then at least we know this one's ready, and then I don't mind doing the other one in maybe a time lapse when we come to it. I might go over and stack the trees while we're on camera. It's just, there's certain jobs, it's not so much now I suppose with the tree work, because we don't do it very much now compared to what we did. But I mean, at the start of the game, that's pretty much all we were doing, weren't we? Not even at the start, going into the sort of, if you think of the mid game from where we're at now, we were doing tons of tree work because we had to. That was how we were making our money. So I just don't like to do sort of the same job repetitively. I try not to. I know it's harder on a survival let's play because you don't have them contracts, do you, to be doing other people's work for them. The survival let's plays, there's always like, it's difficult to make, not difficult to make money, but you don't have loads of free money like you do in other let's plays. So I mean, there is an element where we do sort of carry out the same tasks day in day out, but that's just because that's how we grow. Basically, we can't do it any other way. And Gary made a comment as well about getting rid of the shredder, the bale shredder. I probably will get rid of it. The only thing that I was thinking is I will probably get it. It was so cheap in the first place. I don't know how much I'll get back. So if I'm not going to get much back, I might just keep it, just in case at some point we end up going back to bales, or if for whatever reason I needed to buy a bale and shred it up. I'm kind of thinking that with the with some of the starting equipment as well. So there's the really short plough that we've got. I was thinking the same with that. And even, apologies, I know I stopped sort of halfway through. There was family members bursting through the door, so there was no point in keeping the recording going because you wouldn't have heard anything. Yeah, even our dump trailer, wherever it is, I think it might be up at the store actually. We're not going to get anything back for that. If we go down to there, so it's worth £1,000. We might get a little bit more if we take it up to the store. For the use, is there any point in selling it? There's probably not, is it? It's probably best to keep it, even though we've had it for what we are now. This must be 68, 69 episodes, something like that. We will be getting a new trailer because we need a larger one anyway, especially with the farm expanding the way it is. But that little dump one, I don't know, just can't see any point in getting rid of it, other than maybe if we wanted to make a case of getting rid of all starting equipment. Because I don't think, to be honest, I don't think there's that much of the starting equipment that we still use, is it? The Steyr tractor's the main one. But I wouldn't fall out with if we made the decision that we were going to get rid of all starting equipment. That would be definitely something I'd sort of consider. It's something I have considered previously. It's just, I don't know, it seems like a bit of a waste in a way, especially when it comes to the tractor. I mean, the tractor, that's the one that has our front loader on. We know it's not worth fixing. We've made that mistake once already, and we'll not do that again. £8,500 or whatever it was to fix. However, at the minute I do need 2 tractors. I couldn't only have one. So even if we do upgrade this, I'd be looking to sell this one and then keep the Steyr for now. Seems to have got really dark really quickly, didn't it? One more pass and then we're done. Hoping that canola's going to be ready as well for the for the next in-game day, because we've completely run out. Right, that's that done. Another thing we need to do, we need to put our track in behind the cow shed. Try to do that in this in-game day. So there should be, well, here you can see bits of a track there that needs to be put in properly. How far have I got? Right, I'll leave that bit on the end, and then we'll go over here and start it all again. I've chopped the bottom bits off already there, right over the far side there. I've just found that easier to do, because the bottom's thicker, will make it a little bit shorter. Yeah, it's alright. And same again. I know it's sort of time consuming doing it this way, but in a sense it saves time in the fact that you don't do the lengths too long and then having to go and do a second cut. I am surprised like that we are what we, like I said, 60 or 69, whatever it is, I'm not sure, episodes in, and we haven't got a more efficient way of doing this. Tell you what, I've just seen today on Mod Hub though, there's a new wood chipper. I mean, that could be interesting, because at the minute we don't sell our wood, do we? We put it in to get planks made. Whereas we're literally surrounded by trees. I mean, we've got loads of trees, not just there that we've planted, but over the far side as well. So yeah, maybe getting something like that wood chipper and start putting them through there to make money from them, rather than just put them in for planks, because I haven't took the end of this one. Because the planks take so long to do with the furniture that they just never run out regardless. I'll take all these down here and I'll try to get them on the last bit, because they're just getting in the way anyway. Right, this one will definitely need to be shorter because it's really thick towards the bottom. What I tend to do is, I've started cutting multiple trees up like this because I'll stack from the bottom, so I'll just take all the larger bits. It just seems to fit easier. And we'll have to get rid of them stumps as well. And sort of tidy that edge up. I think some of it might still need a bit of terrain painting doing, just where we couldn't do it because of the trees were there previously. Right, we shall throw this over here for now, because we'll move that over to where our new lot of trees are. How's that bit too heavy? Oh, you're kidding. So yeah, the method really works. Strange how that bit's too big. I must have took the measuring log a little bit too far up. Right, I am going to continue to stack these, and we'll come back once they're done. I don't know if we'll be taking them up to the factory today or not, because I want to get that silage sold before it gets dark, so that'll probably be the next job we do, but I might as well get these stacked anyway and just ready to take up when I can. So when I come back, we will probably have a big trailer full of bale trailer full of silage that we're going to start selling. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, so we're now in the next day. It's absolutely battering down the rain. Although, look ourselves in. Although, if you look in the top right hand corner, it says it's not going to carry on raining for much longer. Hopefully. Let's pull it over here. I need to get them stacked up, to be honest. With the weather being like this, I think the thing we're going to do, and to be honest, it's probably what we're going to end on as well. We'll go and get rid, if I find, where's my tractor? There it is. We'll go and get rid of those silage bales. We may as well. You can see we're minus, well, over £1,000. There's our wood there. We'll not take them off. We don't. I do actually need the trailer, so we do need to get rid of them. However, I'll get rid of these bales first. Right. Let's try that again. And not destroy our chicken coop, since that's one of our main incomes. Right, there we go. Let's get up there. While we were off camera, we rolled the sunflower fields down there, we'll probably have a look at them at the beginning of the next episode, which I'm going to record straight after doing this. So we rolled that, and we actually created another field there. I haven't done anything with it yet, other than I've created it, and I've picked up all the stones in it. That's all we've done. We've not done anything else. It's fully fertilised, and it's probably just going to be an extension of the grass field. That's what I'd planned to do on that, so we probably will do. But we'll see. I can't see us changing from that. But we'll get these bales sold, end on sort of a positive, and then we'll go from there. We'll go straight into the next episode with a bit of cash in our pockets, because there's a few things in the next episode that I want to buy. 17,500. Isn't that like £2 less than what we were getting in, I don't know if it was the last episode or the episode before. Sure, we were getting about 19.5, weren't we? Right, reset that. Hopefully that should be in operating position now for when we get back down. Yeah, it stopped raining now. That's good. It means as soon as we get back into it next, oh, it's still thundering. As soon as we get back into it in the next video, we can just crack on, probably in that new field. Although, like I said, there's a couple of things I want to buy, and we've still got sort of produce that we still need to sell as well. I'd hoped them 2 canola fields would have been ready, but they're not. Well, I knew one was slightly behind, but I'd hoped one of them would. Need to sell this trailer as well once we've done with the last lot. We'll get rid of this trailer because we won't be using it again. I've done, you might have seen us do some of the new field, sort of ploughing it. I did record bits. I might have put a short time lapse in. Just depends how long it's going to be. I think the video was already about, even before I started doing that, it was about 27 minutes long, so I'm not sure. There's a power sliding again. That one deciding it didn't want to sell. Right, I'll just go and pick up the last ones and then we'll get back up. Right, we're on 19. It's our last lot. We'll sell these, we'll sell the trailer, and then we'll see how much we end up with. It'd be nice to start, like I said, it'd be nice to start the next episode with some cash in our pocket, and we are gonna spend it as well. There's a few things that I want to get. Whether we'll be able to get all of them is another matter, but nice view in it. A lovely morning. Now that it's battered down a rain. Right, let's get these off. There's another, well, nearly 12,000. So this might take it to 40. It won't take it to 46, will it? I think it'll just be under. Oh, it does, just over. Right, now let's go and get rid of this trailer. See how much we can get for this. Got them pallets stacking up there. I've installed, we'll look at it in the next episode, but I've installed the, I can't even remember what it's called, oversized pallet mod, something like that. I've literally only just installed it, I haven't had a look at it. I don't know if it works straight away, I don't know if it, I imagine it'll only work on pallets that spawn now, I would have thought. But I don't know how to switch it on, I haven't even looked. I don't know if it does it automatically or what. Let's get that in there. No, it's not bad. We'll repair it. Repaint it. 12,900. I didn't expect to get that much back for it, to be honest. How much is one of them brand new? Which one do we have? Do we have that one or that one? It's that one, wasn't it? Surely it's not. I don't know. Either way, we get more money back than what I thought. So, we're going to leave it there. We set ourselves up nicely with 57,000 to start the next episode. And like I said, it is going to get spent. So, thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you again in the next one.